OK. Now, she's not 30 yet, but Chantelle Houghton has already suffered a failed marriage, a broken engagement and a string of rocky romances.
Yes, and they've all been played out in public, and some right here on this sofa.
Your winner, Chantelle!
In her words, she has been living the dream.
Chantelle is very, very nervous or very, very in love.
Are you in love?
Well,
yes.
This is a bit tacky. Do you know what? No, it feels right.
You know, enjoy the engagement as well.
Is this the way you left me? I'm not pretending. No hope, no love, no glory, no happy ending.
Well, the last time you came in here and you heard me saying there you were very, very nervous, but very, very in love. And, you know, since you've come in today, you look really upset. And obviously the whole thing's taken a big toll on you.
Yeah, it has. Sorry. Yeah, no. Sorry, Tim, that's really...
Do you know, we were talking to you just now, and you were quite calm when you came in, and actually it was just watching those pictures and seeing that unfold that's made you cry. It's really tough because here you are now with your beautiful daughter, Dolly, who's absolutely gorgeous, but sadly on your own. And as Eamon said, you know, you've come in here so many times with Alex, and it did seem to us a very genuine relationship. And obviously, a lot of the time, you were here to kind of defend that.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, was it a genuine relationship?
Oh, God, yeah, you know. I loved Alex, you know. The day that I met him was sort of... yeah, you know, I fell for him, and you know, I still love him now. It's, you know, I still love him now, and I wish he, you know, wish he was sitting next to me now, and I wish things was different. But you know, this is, you know, this is where we are. So,
The way you're talking, do you want to put it right? Can you put it right? Will it ever be right?
No, you know, me and Alex are split, and you know what's done is done, and there isn't any way back. But you know, I've just got to get on with the future now and, you know, move forward with work and everything, so...
I mean, we saw, you know, we said there a lot of your relationships have been played out in the press, particularly with you and Alex. And I've read things, you split up, you're back together, you split up, back together. So why this time do you think there's no going back?
You know, obviously I was pregnant, you know, there was a lot of stuff going on and stuff. You know, it's just a massive build-up, and, you know, there were final nails in the coffin that, you know, there's no, you know, there isn't any going back now. Yeah, it was just, you know, a whole host of things.
Can you tell us how and where and why it went wrong, do you think?
You know, there's things about Alex I didn't know when I first met him, and he wasn't the person that I met. He didn't turn into the person that I met at the beginning. He was different, you know, he was a different person.
Because you did seem really happy at the beginning, and you said he was such fun to be with.
Yeah, I was really happy, really, really happy, you know, and it was everything I wanted, you know, especially when I found out I was pregnant. You know.
Yeah, because the last time we saw you, we were talking earlier, that you were here talking about you were about to start IVF because you'd found out that, you know, you had very few eggs left, and then you fell pregnant naturally. So how were the two of you when you got that news and you were expecting Dolly? She was planned? Were you happy?
Oh, we were over the moon, yeah, we were so over the moon. Yeah, you know, we were so happy, and just sort of then stuff happened, and it just got from bad to worse, you know, and I tried to stick out because I always wanted, you know, mum, dad and, you know, a family, and, you know, but there came a point where it just, you know, it had to end.
So what's your relationship like now? Are you talking? Does he see Dolly? Do you let him see her?
Yeah, Alex is always welcome to see her, and I'm desperate for them to have a relationship. I want them to have a relationship, you know, whatever happened between me and Alex, that's between me and him. And he does see her, and we're sorting out arrangements for him to, you know, come twice a week for him to see her, so, yeah.
Well, it was all what it seemed in real life. I mean, because A lot of people speculate that he still hadn't got over Katie Price when he was with you. What's your view on that?
You know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I suppose we'd have to ask Alex that, but I thought he loved me, you know, at the beginning, and yeah, and that's all I could have gone on.
And what about you? Where do you go from here? I mean, you must be very wounded and very maybe disillusioned with men in general now, one would have thought.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Dolly to look after now and concentrate on, but yeah, I just sort of feel a bit, don't know what the future holds, but you know, I'm just going to carry on, you know, supporting my daughter and moving forward.
And is this the first time in a long time you've been single?
Yeah, properly, yeah, and I will be. You know, I've got no interest in meeting anyone. It's the last thing I want to do, and sort of just want to sort this mess out. You know, it's like the whole saying, it's like being to hell and back. I sort of feel like I'm in that hell now, and I know that, you know, I can see the future and I will be happy again, but just, you know, right now, things are really tough.
How tough is it? Day to day?
Well, I mean, I never appreciated what it was like to be a single mum before, and, you know, I'm in a very fortunate situation that, you know, I don't have money worries, but, you know, it's hard going through a breakup and being a single mum as well, you know, it is, it's really tough, and, you know, I take my hat off to women out there that do, you know.
And, you know, your baby's so young, she's only 5 months, and I know you want to be sharing all that with somebody and the idea of a family unit. How lonely do you feel in that setup when you go to bed at night?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, you know, during the night it's like a really horrible reminder of, you know, when she wakes up, and you know, I am there on my own, but you know, it's my life, so I've just got to get on with it.
Chantelle, thank you very much for talking to us today, and sorry for stressing you and reminding you of all those things, but appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And do you know, I know I keep saying that, but because you've got Dolly, if Alex did come and say, look, let's try and make this work for our daughter, do you see any way, maybe even with some counselling, with some help, is there any way the two of you could maybe sort it out and be together for her?
No, it's too late now.
Okay.
Okay.
This is This Morning on a Friday with Eamon and Ruth. Still to come, Olympic champion James Cracknell and his wife Beverly Turner on the tragic accident that almost killed him and changed both their lives forever. And we've been expecting you, Mr. Bond. Daniel Craig and the cast of the new 007 film Skyfall will leave you shaken and stirred. Let's go to Matt first.
Yes, we've had lots of comments about Chantelle's situation. David Williams, geez, I feel for her. I know she lives her life in the media, but what a harsh existence. Laura White, you clearly don't need him. All the best for the future for you and your baby. Jamie Hall, this is quite interesting. Needs to focus on her children, forging a proper career or herself, and forget about tabloid relationships. That's an interesting point. Now, Beldream FM, she is very down and stressed being a single mum, but still manages to put on 2 sets of eyelashes. What a trooper. Interesting points there. Thank you very much for keeping them coming in. Back to Eamon and Ruth.
Thank you, and we'll be back.
That made her smile about her eyelashes.
Back with Skyfall, Daniel Craig, James Bond, after this.